Friday morning, little fast Friday for you here. It's July 21st, 2023. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for an hour and a half. Hey, I partly record these for myself because I'm not sure I would believe them otherwise if I didn't do it in the moment. And this is why also even telling you about this here, even telling my story and explaining how it is, I can't convey the feeling I have of energy, of clarity. I mean, it's my 3 phases of my books: clarity, courage, and confidence, and how much more of it I have in the mornings when I fast. So I hit 79.0 kilos, which I'm really excited about. It's under 80. I really feel better when I'm under 80 kilos. I'd suggest you find your number where you feel good under, and then go under that as far as you want, but try to stay under that. For me, it's 80 kilos. It's just kind of a nice round number as well. And I notice when I'm under 80, everything in my life just goes more smoothly. It's just the clarity, the courage, the confidence. So this morning on the clarity, right now I'm working on booking a weekend, and I'm kind of back and forth about how the outline of the opposite book should be laid out, right? Like what are the chapters really? I mean, how is it outlined? And I've been going back to, should I go with like a traditional structure, the hero's journey or something, which if you're in the program, you'll see what I mean. In Readsy, which I love, Readsy has a book, like a manuscript tool where you can literally write your book. So if you're in the program, you'll know what I'm talking about. And they even have a whole thing on the hero's journey. So you can use notes and use that to help structure your book. I would like to, in addition, is offer what I'm called treasure map structure, with this one big idea, 3 phases, 9 steps, and 27 actions. And so that could be just, list out the 27 actions based on the 9 steps, based on the 3 phases, based on the one big idea. And there's your 9 chapters in your book. And I'd like to do that because that's how I've structured Book in a Weekend. That's how I'm going to structure Boost Your Brand with a Book. And so it's just consistent. And so if you're a student in the program, then you're just like, oh, right, I know that structure. I know how that works. I'm just going to keep doing that. So for example, for the opposite book, it's the opposite of your real book. It's very easy, but same structure. It's just answering it differently. So for example, for breakthrough book in a weekend, my opposite book is called Procrastinate, which I love. And so it's just going to be, the 3 sections are clarity, courage, and confidence. Under clarity, there's ask, meditate, and decide. Under courage, there's create, adapt, and play. And under confidence, there's finish, celebrate, and share. So those are the 3 sections and the 9 steps. Now you notice how I'm getting better at just rattling those off. I just listed my 3 sections, my 3 phases, and my 9 steps, just like that. Now it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm feeling incredibly clear and confident, and so I can do that. That's an example. So that's also why I'm recording this, and I'm going to go I've already done like 2 meditations this morning. I'm going to go do another one. I'm super proud of my weight loss. And you know what's interesting? And I remember this when I used to be quite into cycling or working out, frankly, which is the one thing in my life I'm lacking. It's the aerobic exercise. I definitely could use more of that. But it's the idea that when you're feeling better, you want to feel even better. So I'm light and healthy and clear, and so I want to eat better. I just want better food because I want to feel even better or maintain this level of health and vitality. It's funny, I rarely use that word vitality, but that's how I feel. So I'm mainly recording this because it's actually 6:30 in the morning. It's like bright and sunny out already here in the Netherlands in July and midsummer. And I think if I had written about this later or even recorded later about how I felt, I don't think I could get the true feeling, the true sense of how I feel. And so, by the way, this is highly recommended for you if you're writing a book or you're doing your podcast, or you're doing your YouTube channel, or you're creating in any form, is just in the moment, in the heat of the moment, in the passion of the moment. Go record something, either just on your phone, on your voice. I like voice and phones. You don't worry about how you look or what the scene is. Like, wow, I'm in my pajamas, and I'm a disaster. So audio is fine. And audio is ideal. I don't feel like typing. I don't feel like looking at a screen. I could even close my eyes if I wanted to. Sometimes post-meditation, I will keep my eyes closed and I'll record. And I'm just blocking out even more of the senses. In fact, it's not a bad idea as I look out the window in my little backyard and see stuff, and it influences my thinking. So, okay, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm not going to go the whole 10 minutes. Because I've gotten my message across being, sometimes I can't even believe how good I feel. And I want to get that across, because if you're not feeling as good as you think you can feel, and please, intermittent fasting is a real thing, but it's also, please see your doctor or talk to your physician or talk to your practitioner about it. Make sure it's okay for you. Go into it easy. Skip. For me, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice, but I just love skipping dinner. It's just, and I know it sounds weird to say, I love skipping dinner, but if you could feel what I feel in the morning and feel as good as I do, dinner is so much easier to skip. It's like last night. By the way, so my wife is with a friend, and so she's been gone 3 nights, and so I am such a dork. But I have not had dinner for 3 nights. I've had lunch. I've had some snacks. I'm definitely stopping eating at 4 p.m. every day. But yesterday, I didn't have anything after 1 p.m. I had lunch at work, and then I didn't eat a thing. I had a lot of water, a lot of tea. Probably, definitely had milk in my tea, but a lot of water. But I didn't eat anything since like noon, and that probably helped with the last little tenth of kilos to get me down to 79. But it's kind of a game. It's kind of a game. It's kind of fun, and it's weird because the benefits, they just like exponentially grow as you continue. And here I'm on my 3rd day of, not a full 3-day. I've definitely been eating, but 3 days of no dinners, and it just compounds, just like compound interest. Every day it just gets better. Oh, there should be. I'm sure there are like retreats where there's fasting retreats. Maybe I should do that. That'd be really fun. Okay, signing off for this morning. This is Fast Friday. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. I don't do this every week because I don't necessarily fast every Thursday, but I've been pretty good lately. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you need to know any more about fasting, my own book on the subject it's called it's called You Don't Have to. You don't have to intermittent fast, meditate, or create. And the joke there is because it's hard. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I want you to want to do it. So check out my book. It's called You Don't Have to. I'm Bradley Charbonneau. This is my YouTube channel, and I think I'll put this on the podcast. So thanks for listening or watching. Bye for now. Have a great week.